We're on a ranch in southern Colorado, about a 300-acre ranch, and I don't know if you can see off in the distance, there's a bear all by himself feeding, and we're chinking this Appalachian-style dovetail notches home. It's a restoration project using log jam chinking and a snorkeler chinking pump. So we have a closed cell backer rod in here. Good backer rod. This is the snorkeler here. Let me get a little close up here as well. Try to shoot it unevenly. Appropriate thickness, approximately 3/8 of an inch for proper performance. Bead size varies in width from less than an inch to over 3 inches. A bit of variability more than most on this job. You can see we're working in the shade. It tends to skim over a little quicker. Working in the sun. Avoid working in the sun always. Whether we're chinking, applying any sealants, or staining. This is the dab technique. Kind of tool it into place. Make sure there's no air bubbles in there. Try to introduce as little water as possible. But sometimes with a stiff, dry breeze like we have right now, you might want to use a squirt bottle. So if we introduce a little bit more water, we can get some glide going, get some more life into this chinking. We didn't get quite enough material in here. A little patch going here. You can see how it skins over. It's been sitting there for a while in this dry, stiff breeze. Pull it back and forth a few times, and we'll close that seal. A little void up just like that. As you can see, I'm using foam brushes. This is a 1-inch foam brush. Works pretty good for log jam chinking. Some people prefer spatulas or masonry trowels, like such, or sometimes combinations of both of them. I prefer these foam brushes, just damp. And we'll do this next line right below there. So take your time from this point. Shoot it on nice and clean. Makes the whole process cleaner, easier, better performing joint. So I'm looking ahead of the bead as I'm shooting on here, trying to gauge that depth. Again, to approximately 3/8 of an inch. You don't need any more than 1/2 of an inch of thickness. It's quite a bit out there. You don't want to really put too much more out than you can tool in a short period of time. Start in small sections, and as you feel more confident, comfortable, do larger areas, perhaps like this. But you can see, what is that, 6 feet or so. Looking, we're dabbing in there, tooling, but I shot that on there so nicely, I barely even need to do this step. In this dry air, I will introduce just a little bit of water on here, just a slight mist, and then start pulling back and forth. Right now I'm doing the top of the bead, left to right, right to left, trying to seal up any of those little holes or voids. As I get material on the brush, we'll throw that in the bucket of water. We'll clean it and reuse it, of course. Now I'm doing the bottom of the bead, left to right, and right to left now. As I get material on there, again I go to a clean brush. Made a little mess, so let's clean that up before it starts to dry. It's easy to clean up just with water until it cures, and then it's very difficult to clean up. It's designed to stick. For appearance, it's nice to keep a nice plumb face on the bead. So I kind of do the top and then the bottom. Doesn't matter, you can start on the bottom and then the top, and then come back and clean up the face of it. And sometimes I like to get it real nice and smooth, but other times it looks good if you leave a few tool marks in there as well. And that's chinking with log jam chinking from Sashko.